Well, we're somewhere in Colby. I'm not even sure we should say too much about it because we are literally in a very, I think it's a little bit of a top secret place. I mean, not everyone knows what goes on around here.
No, it's very top secret and we have to keep it top secret
Right.
for the reason of the business that we're in.
And that being?
Fireworks.
I was fascinated when I first met you about this because I didn't even know people on the Isle of Man were involved in this. I mean, I've seen shows before, but I assumed a lot of them were just coming in. But you're a guy here who does this for a living here on the island.
We don't do it for a living. We do it more as a big boys' toys and blowing stuff up legally.
I was going to say, otherwise you wouldn't be working too many days a year, would you?
No, it's completely seasonal. Completely seasonal. We have the odd wedding, the odd corporate event through the year, but the big ones are the November shows.
Okay, how does it work here then, doing fireworks? It must be this day and age, health and safety mad, is it?
Health and safety mad, yeah. The paperwork associated with it. We have a file for Ramsey. We have a file for Peel this year. The paperwork's getting bigger. There's nothing we can do about it. We have to do the paperwork.
And we're talking about the big shows. We're talking about Firework Night, right? That's what the
Bonfire
biggest
Week, yeah.
You got a week of it.
Yeah.
Because in fact, outside that, besides you say the birthdays or big weddings, there's not much you can do these days.
No. We do get the odd inquiry for funeral ashes going up.
Really?
Oh yeah, we do that as well now. Yeah.
You send them up?
Yeah. We send ashes up in fireworks for people now. We've had several of those now.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. It's becoming more and more popular now, especially with firework crew.
Okay, I think I'll put myself down for this. If you're still around when I'm gone, put me on that list.
Yeah.
How big are we talking about on fireworks? I mean, obviously people go in shops and buy little tiddler things, but when you go to pro shows,
in the shops you'll get usually F3 products, which are the retail products. Yeah. We're professionally Cat 4 products, although we do use retail products in a lot of our shows. Mm. But the majority of the show is all Cat 4 professional use.
And they're the ones we expect to see, the big...
Oh, the big, huge ones, yeah.
I mean, without giving away, they're expensive items, I guess.
They are. Very expensive. Obviously manufactured in China, they have to get here. The cost of pyrotechnics over the last several years have gone up anywhere between 65 and 72% in the last 3 years. So what the money was buying 5 years ago isn't buying now.
How do you fare when you're competing with those massive companies in the UK, which I presume do get tenders, or they go to the tenders, do they?
Yes, it does go to tenders, and yeah, we do get a little bit of bone of contention between us and the crew when the UK companies come in and take them. But we're making inroads now into the UK. We've made lots and lots of contacts now in the UK. We've just come back from the Southport Pyro Musical Championships, and we were firing there for Distant Thunder fireworks, and we came first.
Oh, congratulations.
And then we were also crewing for First Galaxy fireworks in Nottingham on the following day, and they came third.
Now, the days of lighting them with a match are well and truly over, right?
Absolutely. For us, it's just not an option anymore.
No.
And for insurance purposes now, the insurance companies won't insure a show unless it's fired electrically.
Okay. So you sit back, you do all the work. I mean, it must take quite a bit of wiring, doesn't it?
It does take a lot of wiring. Also, the show design takes a long time as well. We've been working on Ramsey's now since March on the design side. With our show designer in the UK. So that's arrived here. It arrived yesterday. It's over there at the minute on that pallet, so we've got to get it into storage. And at the minute we're working on Peels, because that's the first one to kick the season off. Okay,
well, quickly go through them. What you got coming up?
So October the 25th we've got Peel. First time back in 6 years, and we're coming back with a bang. Oh yes, Peel. What Peel have had over the last 6 years, they've had a show fired from one single point on the end of the breakwater. Most of it fired out at 45 degrees. We're going to come back with 7 firing points, all electrically fired, so you're going to get the synchronicity, you're going to get the timing, the whole lot.
Okay, and what else you got besides Peel?
We've got Kirk Braddon Church coming up, which is usually on the 1st. However, I'm just trying to get hold of Daniel, because it's going to clash with Douglas at the same time, and from previous experience we know that Kirk Braddon will take a 50% hit on attendance, and it's imperative that we get the attendance for Kirk Braddon, because they want to keep it going and they need to keep that money coming in. So they do the full hit. They have burgers, hot dogs, glow sticks, face painting. They have homemade fresh cakes, which are lush.
Well, I wish you well, Stuart, with this. And if people want more information, you got a website or something?
No, we don't have a website. We just have. We're in the process of getting a website build. Mainly, it's all done on Facebook.
Right.
So we've got Ramsey on the 5th, which is always our crowning glory. It's a full 16.5-minute pyro musical with Justin and ELS and his big sound system coming into Ramsey yet again. An Aldin Infant School, I think it's Bunskul Rumza, which is what they like to be called these days. The committee at the school of 10-year-olds have picked the music this year.
Fantastic.
So yeah, we've got to go back up in the not too distant future and show them what we've done with their music and make sure we get their approval.